Hello, my lovely flowers. Hello, my cancers. Welcome to your November 2019 monthly reading. So, this is going to cover most of the month of November. I'm going to be doing refresher readings throughout the month, but this is going to be an overall, spiel, if you will, for cancers. So, cancers, sips coffee. You guys had very interesting energy. It wasn't as much distracted as it was determined. Like it was very determined energy, but it was also like very it was grateful, and like a lot of gratitude was in your energy when I was tapping into you guys. A lot of gratitude, but gratitude that you can now move on to the next phase of your life. A lot of gratitude that you guys are preparing for a big change, Cancer, and you guys aren't really saying it or expressing it, but you know deep down in your heart that you will have to change some things up in the future, like big changes. And that's a given since we're going into 2020, and that is the year of stability, the year of new cycles, the year of breaking karmic cycles, all that good stuff. So we're going into that. And Cancer, I feel as if you feel that in your bones, in your soul, in your gut, in your heart, and you're preparing yourself mentally for it. You're preparing yourself mentally because you're not putting your emotions into it, which is you know, Cancer. All you guys are is emotions. Like you are emotions, Cancer. So for you to actually look at certain situations without your emotions, look at situations with not like with like it's very air like too. Like very Aquarian Libra energy, And the cards you got for your premeditative session was the Star. That glare is terrible. I am so sorry. Goodness can okay, yeah, the Star. You also got the Eight of Wands. I'm trying to fight this glare. Eight of Wands. And you got the Ten of Wands. So, Cancer, whatever whatever it is that you're transitioning into, or what you feel is going to be a new part of your life and what your life is going to be. I feel like you're going to change your lifestyle up completely coming into the next, like in November, but coming into the next few months, you're really going to change up your lifestyle. And even from day to day task, and from balancing things out, family and such, the holidays are coming. So you may be like, oh yeah, not putting people first, letting go of the burden of putting people first and charging forward. With keeping that balance, I feel for some, like be like, yeah, I love my family, I love my friends, but I'm gonna find a way to always put myself first, but I'm still gonna show up because that's how cancers are. Or you're straight up just like, I'm gonna put myself first, period. I can't really I can't make room for other people. You have to charge forward. And that's the energy. Sorry about that. I was like, my binaural beats aren't making noise, but it's because an alarm was going off. And I like felt it. But anyways, yeah, Cancer, you're definitely going into a new aspect of your life, and you're looking at it with a clear conscience with your head, not your emotions, with your head. All right. So, yeah, and that's what I got in the meditative session. So let's just dive straight into the reading. Disclaimer, this is general. If it's not your story, it's not your story. If it is your story and the roles are reversed, just flip it around, make it your story. We have feminine and masculine energy within us. They do not pertain to specific genders. Time is an illusion, so this can pertain to November, but this could pertain to November last year, next year, and the years before and the years after. Depends. And yeah, enjoy. If you dig my vibe, like and subscribe. If you don't, just click away. Have a good day. There's a bunch of readers on YouTube that are using their gifts to heal the collective. Check them out, show them love, and just spread love, all right? Absolutely. So, Cancer, let's begin. Show me messages for Cancer. Oh, by the way, I always forget something when I'm doing like my little tangents. Okay, so this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer. If you don't know your chart placement specifically, I have a link in the description below where you too can do your own natal chart and see where you fall in line with that, okay? All right. It's okay. I think that's it. So I'm going to dive into specifically the star because I want to see what the inspiration is I want to see what triggered this inspiration because it was always there, Cancer, but I feel like there was a triggering moment or aspect where you were just like, yeah, this is when the change needs to happen. Oh, I'm sorry, my nose like was having like a itch attack. I doubt it's my incense burning, but it was just like, oh my goodness. Downloads. Show me the star. Clarify the star for me for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for November 2019. Clarify the star for me for Cancer, November 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising. Any messages for Cancer? If we're gonna, you guys aren't talkative today. I felt that with you, Cancer. Like you weren't speaking much when it even comes to this like epiphany that you've had. You're not really discussing it with people because yeah, you feel like it may shock a few people and or like they wouldn't be, ready for it. They wouldn't be ready for it. Um, wow. Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles just jumped out. I got this card earlier today for the daily draw on my Instagram. So what's interesting about the Eight of Pentacles is when that is energy when you are finding your life purpose. When you're finding your life purpose and your craft and where you're finding your life purpose and your craft and you truly feel that it's going to elevate your life, which it does. When you are truly living your life purpose, when you are truly living in your highest self and your light and you find abundance wherever, because when you're living in your higher purpose, like literally everything is taken care of. I'm talking about financial, relationship, spiritual, like when you are vibrating at your highest vibration and living and doing your life purposes work, that oh yeah, that's when that's when you know you've and it's usually a craft that you've always been passionate about. And lack of a better term, it's not the mundane. It's not like it's not a 9 to 5. I don't care what anybody says, how they're just like, you can be happy and not. No, you can't. Like, not if it's truly not what you want to do. Like, sure, you can work a 9 to 5 and be content if it's really your life purpose to be in that specific field at that specific time. But if it is not, you will be miserable. And what I was getting a sense of was that whatever craft this is, whatever you feel your life purpose is, Cancer, you don't, you're the first one to do it in your family. You're the first one to do it in your family. And I'm getting a strong emphasis on family. Like you're the first one to do it and you feel like no one will have your back in it, so that's why you're keeping it hidden. And then the Two of Swords came, like a decision that needs to be made. Cancer, you are choosing between your life passions and God, I keep on hearing your family, which is like it sucks, but it's just like for some of the collective, it's family specifically. For other parts of the collective, it's your own conditioning. Like, I even feel like your family may be supportive, or your friends and loved ones may be supportive of your life purpose, but some of you feel like you can't even do it. But a majority of you know, and that's the decision that needs to be made. I need to start. It's the I need to start. Like, I need to start. I need to go. How do I start? When do I start? But the energy is there and it's propelling you forward. So it's just like you can't think about starting up an atom. You can't think about that anymore, Cancer. It's either do or die. It's either you do it now or you don't. You can't keep you because if you look at this Eight of Pentacles, she's holding on to it and questioning. She's holding on to it like, should I? Like, it's precious to her. Your craft and your life purpose is very precious to you, Cancer. And, oh, I just heard I'm afraid. Like, I'm afraid of what people will think. I'm gonna, like, you cannot be afraid, Cancer. The smoke just, like, went all in my face. You cannot be afraid, Cancer. You cannot be afraid, Cancer. You are a powerful manifester. You are the manifestors of the zodiac, Cancer. You see, I had the little pinky out. You guys are the manifestors of the zodiac, the best at manifesting. So, as soon as you feel like your dreams aren't going to go anywhere, they won't. As soon as you feel that your dreams are going to take you everywhere you wanted to go, they will. They absolutely will. Clarify this Eight of Wands for me, because that's the direction it's going. If you choose your dreams, Cancer, you need to stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of chasing the Empress. Cancer. Need I say anything more, Cancer? Need I say anything more? Because the Empress is, of course, she's the sovereign of the zodiac now. I That's actually like my life path card is the Empress. That's why I was so like, oh my god, when I saw her. The Empress is literally the divine feminine archetype in the tarot. She also is like the birth of creation. She is the creative process from conception to manifesting. Excuse me, sorry. She is the manifester. She creates and she loves the process while she creates. Cancer, she is lending you your powers with both monkey and tiger at toe to show her playfulness and her ferocious side, because you have to have both when you're creating. You can have the inspiration that comes with the creation, the happy part, but you also have to have the ferocious part that no matter what I create, even though it's been done a million times, even though there's been so many versions of it, there's not my version of it yet. And when I do it, it'll be my version and it'll be great. That's the duality that comes with creation. Like, this will be so fun when I do it because I've been so inspired to do it. I love doing it. And when I do it, it's going to be great. When I do said life purpose, insert life purpose here, it's going to be magnificent. Okay. It's going to be magnificent, Cancer. Don't be afraid. I feel like that this fear or this burden is is this 10 of wands, so I'm gonna clarify it real quick. I'm gonna use my shadowscape for to clarify it. I need a bigger desk. Using shadowscape to clarify this 10 of wands. By the way, for my deck collectors, I have a list of my tarot decks in the description below. I want some new ones. Like, I've been saying it to like all my friends when we would just be talking tarot. I would just be like, I'm gonna get a new deck very soon. I'm gonna get a new deck very soon. All right. Clear. Okay, so you got the Eight of Wands again. To clarify the Ten of Wands, you got the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. So Cancer, a lot of passion. A lot of passion surrounding. Oh my goodness. Cancer, you feel like if you leave this foundation, you feel like you're abandoning another foundation for another one, which you are. You absolutely are. That is creation in itself. You feel like you're abandoning something, abandoning a certain like aspect of yourself by choosing your life purpose. But you never truly lose yourself when you choose your life purpose, Cancer. You don't. You're not, you don't lose yourself. If anything, you enhance yourself. It's, good. I just heard it will not be the same. Yes, it won't be the same, but that comes with change. Change is supposed to happen, Cancer. Change is supposed to happen. And trust me, when it happens, it happens. There's no way it will not happen, Cancer. So you got to be at the receiving end. Because, okay, my favorite thing about Belize is that parrots are always flying over. So you always hear them talking to each other while they fly over. But Cancer, change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. You cannot deter change. You really can't. Because when you deter change and when you resist change when it's supposed to happen, that's when chaos ensues. That's when it becomes that's when it becomes unbearable. That's when it, oh God, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you are stubborn and rooted. That's probably not even you, actually. That's who you think will be upset with you if you choose your life purpose. For some of you. For some of you, this is yourself. Um, this is your own self and conditioning being rooted to your beliefs like this won't work out. I want it, but this won't work out. And another half of you, this is like a matriarchal figure in your family that doesn't believe in your life purpose and doesn't approve. I'll say that doesn't approve of your life purpose, and it's kind of like bewildered that you're choosing this life purpose over your family. Wow, there's a star again. There's a star again. There's your life purpose right there walking. She's, what's crazy, what I love about this star is that she's in the ocean. She looks like she's in the bottom of the ocean separating the sea. And that's the power you have when you choose your life purpose, Cancer. But I feel as if, oh my goodness, it is a choice. That it is a choice. It's either you can go down the path of the star. You can go down the path of the star, or you can choose to be rooted where you're at. You can choose to be rooted where you're at, Cancer. You decide. Choose wisely, Cancer. Choose wisely. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards out for this star. I'm going to pull some cards out for the star. Then I'm going to pull some cards out for the Empress. Then I'm going to pull some cards out for this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Because I want to see. Because I want to know. Because I need to know. Using bones to clarify. Clarify the star for me. Clarify the star for me. Clarify the star for me for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, November 2019. Any more messages for the star? For Cancer? So, like, I guess it's wow. Okay. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. By the way, different decks read in reverse and some don't. This is one of the decks that don't read in reverse. So I respect it in that sense that the author of this deck didn't want there to be a portrayal of this deck in reverse. So when it comes to Bonefire, I'll read it upright. But yes, you got the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles with the Star. You also got the Knight of Coins and the Devil. For some of you, not all of you, for some of you, this ignition, is that a word? Ignition, not bad, fresh out the kitchen. So this ignition was triggered by a twin flame. And for those of you who aren't familiar with they're popping up lately since we're going into the age of Aquarius, since we're going into 2020. A lot of people are coming into union or aware of their twin flames now because it's about that time, A lot of people are waking up. But Cancer, this, and for the cross watch, I just felt that. For the cross watchers, if it fits, it fits, okay? Cross watchers. I don't know why that, but anyways, for some of you, this is a twin flame that a twin flame that you've known already, you're coming back into union with your twin flame, but in the process, old habits might come with that twin flame. Like habits that you've been working on, that you've been like trying to distinguish, extinguish, distinguish. You're trying to distinguish the Inquisition of leaving the bad habits and your twin flame, because your twin flame usually ignites your spiritual awakening and or the habits and positive traits, but they also give you the bad ones because they're a mirror image of yourself. They're the opposite of you, but they're also just like you. So Cancer, I'm not saying not to be up under your twin flame. Actually, it's a positive union. A twin flame is always a positive union, but be mindful not to go into the bad habits that you had before or slip into bad habits that you had before when coming into union with your twin flame. Because we're always in union, believe it or not, because we're always connected in the collective. We are collectively connected. But the physical union, sorry about that. The physical union is a whole nother thing. That was so weird. The physical union is a whole nother thing. That is a whole nother thing in itself, Cancer. And they're igniting your passions, and they are igniting your life purpose. Be mindful how I'm not saying they will. And again, I am just a messenger. I am just a messenger. Before y'all know I'm just a messenger. Be careful that you do not go into bad habits or back into bad habits because of your twin flame. Okay? Ooh. Clarify the Empress for me. If I would have known any better, I thought that was what the freaking Yeah, for some, that's what this Queen of Pentacles is implying. For some, this Queen of Pentacles is like, if you with so and so and so, it'll be bad again, or if you it won't be a good idea. So for some, this narrative is pushed onto you, but for some of you Cancers, it's facts. For some of you Cancers, it's facts. What is Bo barking at? Bo! I have no idea what she's barking at. Alright, so I'm gonna clarify this Empress. I love my Boba. She's literally the cutest thing, and she's barely starting to bark. Cause the first few it's going on a month since I had her, and the first few weeks she would not bark. Like she would only do that. She wouldn't straight up bark, but she's like barking now, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm a cheesy proud mom when it comes to my animals. Just saying. Like, who isn't? All right, clarify the Empress for me. Clarify the Empress for me. For Cancer, November 2019. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Clarify. 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 Clarify the Empress for me for Cancer, November 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising. That, I believe, is your creative process and your power behind your life purpose. I think this is your life purpose's push, for lack of a better term. This is a passion igniting within you that's guiding you to be like, yeah, if you start this life purpose journey, if you truly live in your life purpose, this is the energy that will aid you in this, which is a creative, formidable force that is the Empress. Show me the Empress. Bo! Show me the Empress. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So for the Empress, you got. I love seeing this with the Empress. You got the Two of Wands, holding the world in your hand with the vision you have now, Cancer. Oh my gosh. With the Queen of Cups and also the King of Cups. That divine union. That divine union, Cancer. With the Queen of Cups, you showed up to your own reading. With the Queen of Cups, showed up to your own reading. Yeah, you guys will definitely come into union, and or you guys are already in union, but you guys are igniting that relationship again with your cosmic partner, with your twin flame. And it's giving you, when you go into your life purpose, Cancer, you will go into it with your authentic true self. Like there will be nothing to hide. There will be nothing to hide. There will be no, because if you see, she's still in the water and she's peeking out, like if she's completely immersed in her true self, but she's still keeping a watchful eye and seeing who's around and seeing what she can accomplish, Cancer. And I feel that it will be through love. It will be through love. And I'm not saying like the romantic sense, like, oh, you're gonna, fall in love with your prince and live happily ever after. Some of you might, I am, but some of you might, but it's like, it's love for yourself, and it's feeling the unconditional love that the universe has by showing you your life purpose and letting you fulfill your life purpose. Like when you step into this life purpose path that you're stepping into, you will be washed and immersed in gratitude. It's not even funny. Like you will have a new definition of gratitude going into this new phase in your life because you're going to see that all these years leading up to all the years of you, it's a growing pain transitional period. All the years and all the trials and tribulations have led up to this, you stepping into your divine purpose. It's all led up to this, and now you're seeing with experienced eyes. You're seeing with eyes unclouded by hate, and you're seeing with experienced eyes. Yes. Yes, Cancer. Like, I can't. Yes. Oh my God. Like, again, this could be you starting a business and it, helping in a field you're passionate about. This could be you working in a field you're passionate about. Like, you're finally like, oh, I'm finally getting to work with kids. Like, maybe you've been, busting your butt at jobs that were not fulfilling, and then you finally get that call back. Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking, but I was also clarifying this Queen of Cups. You you may finally get that dream job on the career you wanted, and it is the career you wanted and it is your dream job. Like, I don't know why I keep on getting an emphasis on kids. So, my chickens, I'm sorry. So some of you might be having children, but some of you might, I have a strong sense that some of you are going to be working with children or working in the healthcare field, and you're just like, finally, because this is what I wanted. Finally. But I'm not, that's for some of you. Again, everyone's life purpose is different. Everyone's life path is completely different. We're all in this together, but we're all separate at the same time. So just trust that you are stepping into your life purpose, Cancer. And really, well, some of you are. Some of you are choosing to stay up under this Queen of Pentacles or in this Queen of Pentacles reversed energy. And I'm going to show you what that is in a second. I'm going to show you what that is in a second, but a lot of you are choosing your life purpose. And I applaud you. Okay. And that clarified what I was that clarified what I was thinking with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Death. So a do-over no matter what. Like I said, death is inevitable. And if you see, the root chakra is in this card. So foundations, everything is going to change. Paired, paired, paired with the Eight of Swords and the freaking Tower. Cancer, there's going to be a tower moment regarding this, whether you like it or not. Like, for some of you, just the thought of it is going, just you explaining or even putting it out there, verbally saying it around the wrong people is going to garner a tower moment. But you can get yourself out of it. You can get yourself out of it, and they can get themselves out of it too. Because what I've come to learn is when you mind your own damn business, you manifest what you want because you're minding your own damn business. So when you are stuck in someone else trying to live in someone else's life, because I'm getting a strong emphasis with this Queen of Pentacles of doing that. Again, some of you, this might be your mother or like a strong matriarchal figure in your life that wants the best for you. But when people think they want the best for you, it's because they're afraid of change themselves and they're just like, I cannot see you going higher than this because I'm used to you this. I'm used to you being this already. I'm used to you being this. So it's like, why are you elevating higher? I'm not used to this. But in a sense, they're focusing on you instead of focusing on themselves. So when they're focusing when they're focusing on you, not focusing on themselves, they're trapping themselves, but they can get themselves out of it. But they probably won't realize that, so they're just going to bring all hell when you're just like, look, I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to live my life purpose. I've been trying to live my life purpose. Let me live my life purpose. I'm sorry. I got to move on. And they're just going to bring that whole damn tower down. And I am so sorry, Cancer, if that happens. Again, this is general because I don't feel like it happened yet. I feel like it's on the brim of it, and that's why you're kind of being quiet about even choosing to live your life purpose. For the ones that are choosing their life purpose, like they know for a fact, like, yeah, I'm gonna choose this life purpose. I'm gonna choose this path because this is what I'm supposed to do. Some of you are still scared and still in the stagnancy of that Two of Swords decision making. But for the ones that know, and you know who you are because you're looking at this shit like, damn, for the ones that know, yeah, when you choose that life purpose path, it's gonna accept some people. It's gonna accept some people. That too. It's going to upset some people though, because they're not going to be used to you growing, Cancer, and it's going to frighten the ever living shit out of them. Okay. I was thinking of making my channel PG, but then I was like, nah, I cuss too much. But like, I don't think I cussed the whole time. I don't know if I did. I don't remember what I say when I do readings. So when like I do personal readings and stuff, and then like the person I did the reading for was like, I remember in my reading when you said a na 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 na, and I was like, yeah, totally, I totally said that. You right. Like I remember sometimes with you got to remind me because I forget what I say. I forget what I say when I'm like listening to spirit. So, Cancer, that's neither here nor there. Cancer, goodness, that is your reading because my third eye is starting to vibrate. But I'm going to throw some advice for you using Animal Totem. And we'll wrap this up because I'm at 37 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up, okay? My beautiful flowers that are Cancers. Oh my goodness. Beautiful reading, though. I really think all readings are beautiful, even if they're like heavier or on the depressing side, because there's always something to learn from it. I love, I just love the process of tarot in itself, and it's just like, it's a beautiful craft, and it's just beautiful from people creating decks to like people having their own interpretation, and just having that comfort with wow, yeah, just having that comfort in cartomancy is just divine. And I suggest, and then people, there's a stigma that people are just like, oh, not everyone can read cards. And then, yes, you can. Like for other people, you may need to have like a broader mindset for it. But just to read for yourself or to read tarot, everyone should have a deck. Absolutely, it's fun. Tell me advice for Cancer. November 2019, Sun Moon Rising for Cancer. Any more advice? You guys got one card out, and it's just clarifying that you guys need to get the fuck on when it comes to your life purpose. Like, I'm just, I'm just saying. I look so bright in the sun. Like, I literally look Caucasian. Like, I literally look so Caucasian with this bright light. The sun is setting, so I might use some artificial light, but I'm right by my window, so that's why I look so bright. Um, any more advice for Cancer? November 290, 2019. Wow. Okay, Cancer. You got the star again. You got the star literally 3 times in this reading. You are the star, Cancer. You are the star. But, and this is why I say, like, for the ones that your life purpose is coming, you need to get on. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Six of Wands. Death and victory. Death and victory, for a light of a better term. The Ten of Swords is like the ending of the cycle that is the pain and the confusion and the turbulence that was the sword suit. And Six of Wands is victory. Six of Wands is reaping the benefits. Six of Wands is believing in your power. Six of Wands is all around like, I won, I made it, I did it, I got it, I will always, I always do win. Okay? And that's what you're on, Cancer. So this painful little tower moment that this Queen of Pentacles energy is trying to impeach on you, and or the confusion that they're trying to instill on you by even being united with your twin flame, just let it go. Just let it go and go on into victory and go on and live your life purpose, because you deserve it. It's been promised to you and you got this. Just go. Just go and do it, Cancer. Just go and do it. Okay, Cancer? All right, Cancers. That was beautiful. I love you to the moon and back forever and ever, my beautiful flowers. Absolutely. I love reading for you guys every single time. It is an absolute treat. Okay. Be sure to follow me on Instagram for daily card pulls. Follow me on Wattpad to read my stories, because I also like to write on the side. Okay. I have a few hobbies. Tarot is just one of them. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.